Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Good morning, students. Today we are going to start chapter number 2, Accounting for Debentures. Accounting for debentures. Introduction part is here. Normally, the company issues share capital for the requirement of long-term funds. Sometimes, in addition to share capital, if company requires more fund, then this fund can be arise by borrowing amount from companies, from bank, from financial institutions. But instead of borrowing such loan from financial institutions or addition borrowing such loan for large investment, company can raise funds from public by issue of securities, such as securities popular known as debenture or bond. Procedure is same as shares issue. What is debenture? Debenture is a document that confirms the debt of the company and its acknowledgement of the debt. This question comes in section B for 1 mark. What is debenture? Then you have to write down this one line. Debenture is a document that confirms the debt of the company and its acknowledgement of the debt. Now, important points relating to debentures. Now, debenture is a document relating to the lent or given as a loan to the company that confirms the debt of the company. Debenture is a security that bears a fixed rate of interest. Interest on debenture is payable at a fixed rate. So, debentures are known by that rate. Example, 8% debenture, 10% debenture, 12% debenture. When debentures are issued for a fixed term, the money borrowed against the debentures is repaid at the end of a fixed terms according to the agreement given here. As per Companies Act 2013, no company is allowed maturity date of more than 10 years. But if infrastructure project is there, then it can be more than 10 years, but not more than 30 years. Now, debenture can be issued without charge on the asset of the company. Charge on the asset means mortgage or hypothecation. Means here you have to put some assets in front of that money, whatever borrowed by the public. So here company is going to give you surety that we are putting mortgage some asset in front of this debt amount. Now, usually debentures are listed on the stock exchange after the issue. Therefore, the sales or purchase of debenture are traded at the stock exchange. The market value of such debenture could be more or less than the price of the issue. If the terms of the issue of debenture so provided, the debenture can be converted into shares. If terms condition is provided, then and then only. Debentures are shown as long-term borrowing under the heading of non-current liability on equity and liability side in the balance sheet. This is also important line for examination's point of view. Debenture holders do not have any voting right in any matter of the company because they are creditors. They are not owner of the company like share owner. Debentures cannot be forfeited if any debenture holder does not pay any amount on debentures because this is debt. In the event of the liquidation of your company, the debentures holders are repaid their money before the payment to equity shareholders because they are treated as equal to third party liability. Now, classification of debentures is as under here secured or mortgage debenture. Here two types of mortgages are there. First mortgage, second mortgage. Here whatever asset is put in charge by the company, first right is given here, and second mortgage may they have second claim right. Now, unsecured or simple or naked debentures. Such debentures are issued without giving any security or creating any charge on the asset of the company. Such debentures are risky. Such debentures are not very common. The holders of such debentures are treated as unsecured creditors at the time of liquidation of the company. Now, registered debenture. The company maintains a register of debenture holders. The transfer of such debentures requires execution of proper transfer deed to give entry in the company's register. Principal amount and interest on such a debenture is paid the person whose name appears in the company register. Now, bearer debenture. This is as equal bearer check, like bearer check. There is no need for any procedure for the transfer of such debentures with the company. The purchaser has to make a payment to the seller of the debenture and take the delivery of the debenture. Thus, bearer debentures are like currency notes and can be transferred by merely delivery. The person who purchases debentures enjoys all rights thereof. The interest coupons are attached with debenture certificate for periodic interest payment on such debentures. And such coupons are like checks or orders for payment of interest, which can be encashed by debenture holder through the prescribed bank by the company on due dates for the payment of the interest. Now, as per condition of redemptions, redeemable debentures. Here, redeemable means what is the duration of debenture payment. The debentures which are issued with a condition that amount of debentures can be repaid after a certain period are known as redeemable debenture. This amount will be repaid in lump sum by installment. The period of redemption is stated in the debenture or trust deed. Prefectual or irredeemable debenture. Irredeemable debenture means those debentures which are not repayable by the company during its lifetime. You will get equal or regular amount of interest, but they are not repayable in company's lifetime. Generally, this type of debentures are repayable only at the time of liquidation of the company. On the basis of condition for convertibility, convertible debenture means debenture which can you convert into shares. That is called convertible debentures. Here, which convertible debentures are those debentures which are convertible into equity shares or other security. A stated rate of exchange either at the option debentures holders or at the option of the company after a specified period. Only a part of the amount of debenture is convertible into shares. Partial convertible debenture with debenture. Such debentures are called partly convertible debenture. Only some part are converted into shares. When the full amount of debentures is convertible into shares, such debentures are called fully convertible shares. Two types of debentures are there: partly and fully. Convertible debentures are very popular in present time as they provide liquidity, safety of capital appropriation and assured return to the investors. Now, non-convertible debentures, such debentures cannot be converted into shares or any other securities. Procedure for issue of debenture. It is same as procedure of issue of shares. Number 1, when company decide to issue debenture, a resolution is passed in the meeting of board of directors. The resolution should state the number of debentures, then amount per debenture, total amount of debenture, rate of interest, date of redemption, other terms related to issue of the debentures. Then, Company Act and provision of SEBI should be considered at the time of issue of debenture. A company should issue a prospectus or a statement in lieu of the prospectus by proper information inviting the public to subscribe for debentures in any general newspapers. The procedure for the issue of debenture is very much similar to the issue of shares. Full same. Company has to prepare a separate application form for the public to subscribe the debenture, allotment of debenture should be equal the numbers of issued debenture against number of debentures application received. For this, company has to open separate bank account in any scheduled bank. As per rule of Company Act 2015, minimum subscription should be 19% of the issue. If subscription is less than 90%, then you have to return all money of debenture holder. Here, full amount of debentures may be called by the company on application or may be called in installments. When debentures are issued to the public subscription, then money received on this has to be kept in a scheduled bank in separate account. So, money received on application at the time of debenture subscription has to be kept directly in separate bank account like subscriptions of shares. After subscription of or issue is closed, when issue is closed, allotment letter is sent to applicants to whom debentures are allotted and debenture application money is refunded to those applications to whom debentures were not allotted. Suppose you have given subscription for 1 lakh debentures, then if application means like 20,000 more, then you have to refund money for their debentures with their application money. Now, debentures may be issued either at par, at premium, at discount. Par means equal price of face value. Premium means you have to add premium in that. Discount means you have to deduct that percentage of discounts. Shares cannot be issued at discount except sweet equity share, but debenture can be issued at a discount. The rate of premium or discount is to be decided by the directors. Now, accounting effects for issue of debentures. Procedure, transaction and name of accounts for issue of debentures are the same as share capital transaction such as debenture application account, allotment account, calls, arrears, everything advance, same entries here. Only in the place of shares application you have to write down 9% debenture, 8% debenture, and everything is same here. Debenture percentage always mentioned before the word debentures. Okay. At the time of issue of debenture at par, when the full amount of the debentures is called up at a time, full amount. Debentures are issued at par. First condition is there when the full amount of the debentures is called up at a time of application. Then General entry is here. Bank account debited to whatever percentage of debentures is given here. They write down their percentage. Debentures application and allotment account. Condition is there. If we are calling all money at the time of application and we are receiving, then we have to write down application and allotment money. Then this money we are going to convert into debentures. Then second entry, percentage, whatever percentage is given here, debenture application and allotment account debited to debenture account. Example is here, a company issued 8,000, 9% debenture of 100 each. Here full amount on debentures was called up at the time of application. First entry is here, application money and allotment money comes in central bank. So we are writing here, bank account debited 8,000 into 100 means 8 lakh rupees to 9% debenture. This is compulsory to write down how many percentage debenture is here. Debenture application and allotment account. Write down narration. Being application money fully received on 8,000 debenture 8 rupees 100 per debenture, 8 lakh rupees. Second entry, 9% debenture application and allotment account debited to debenture accounts. Write down narration here. Being application money transferred to debenture account, 8 lakh rupees, 8 lakh rupees. Note here, when the full amount of debenture is called up at the time of application, then that amount will be credited to debenture application and allotment account when full amount called up. Otherwise, we are going to write down debenture application account. Now, when the amount of debenture is called up in installments, then following entry would be passed. Here we are going to assuming that 9% interest debenture is there. So on receipt of application, bank account debited to debenture application account, debenture 9% debenture application account debited to 9% debenture account, whatever amount is given here. Then on refund of money to applicants of rejected application, whatever application is received more, then we have to give money back to them. So similar entry is as share applications, share transactions accountancy. Okay, here 9% debenture application account debited to bank account. We are refunding money here. So we are writing here to bank account. On transfer of surplus application money on partially accepted application, then 9% debenture application account debited to 9% debenture allotment account. Then when allotment money becomes due, then 9% debenture allotment account debited to 9% debenture account. Now, on receipt of allotment money, similar entry, bank account debited to debenture allotment account. When amount due on call, 9% debenture call account debited to 9% debenture account. Write down narration. On receipt of call money, then again bank account debited to debenture call account. Here students, there is no change of entry. It is similar as share transactions entry. So I hope it is not going to be difficult for you.